The Coinsories channel is pleased to have you back. Who are you with? Your vote enter in the option community. Option A XRP. Option B Ripple. Option C SEC. Leading cryptocurrency payment provider Ripple has identified the information technology (IT) industry as a prime target for future growth in a recently released research. The study predicted that global spending on IT services would reach $1.5 trillion by 2024. Ripple Payments, the business payments solution from the American cryptocurrency startup, is vying for a substantial share of this allocation. Using the present situation in the IT industry as an example, Ripple said that companies are trying to grow globally so they can access a bigger talent pool. However, many companies find it difficult to coordinate payroll and payments to vendors over a global network. Ripple has shown the problems of dealing with a single point of contact in its 40-plus countries of operation. It is anticipated that these businesses will operate non-stop, regardless of the time of day, any holiday, or the closing times of financial institutions. The fact that tech companies are utilizing outdated payment systems is the root of the problem because it makes transactions expensive and slow. A comprehensive guide was released by Ripple in response to the concerns, outlining how worldwide IT service providers might use cryptocurrency to bypass payment barriers. This manual explains all about Ripple's, a business payment system, and how to pay using cryptocurrencies. The company stressed that their blockchain-based solutions allow for the seamless conversion of two currencies in 3 seconds at a fixed exchange rate. According to Ripple, Bitcoin is expected by 97% of payment leaders in the next 3 years, which will significantly improve faster payments. The capacity to instantaneously pay vendors, suppliers, or employees anywhere in the world is a significant feature of Ripple's enterprise payments technology. It continued by saying that, thanks to Ripple Payments, pre-funding is superfluous. As a result, service providers can make the most of their financial flexibility and efficiency by reinvesting money that have already been allocated into other areas of their organization. Ripple not only promises to simplify integration, but also says that companies may incorporate Ripple Payments into their existing payment system with the use of a single, easy-to-use API, regardless of their level of blockchain knowledge. You can subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications if you want to hear about any XRP news first. In a recent article about XRP, it was brought up that the cryptocurrency sometimes goes through periods of seemingly random price spikes. According to Mr. Huber, Ripple buybacks are the main culprits for the sudden and massive price rises, followed by gradual declines. According to the expert in the field, XRP's price experiences a 30% to 100% surge every few months for no obvious cause. He claims that the market repurchase of XRP by Ripple's almost usually coincides with these spikes. Buying XRP from the market and selling it to institutions for AUD is an essential aspect of Ripple's business model. Now we can talk about Ripple Payments. As an example, the business disclosed purchasing XRP worth $2.7 billion in its fourth quarter 2022 report. However, the $2.9 billion in revenues that were directly tied to AUD outstripped these purchases. Beginning in the second quarter of 2023, Ripple will stop publishing details regarding their XRP buybacks and instead solely reveal information about their XRP holdings, including assets and escrow wallets. Mr. Huber claims that repurchases by Ripple have a major impact on the XRP price. A net purchase of $100 million within the next 24 hours, according to him, might lead to a 50% increase in price. His calculations also show that if XRP were to double in price from its current level, $6 billion in net purchases would be required. Based on industry consensus, this estimate is derived from the XRP bull volume. The community was enthralled by Mr. Huber's entrance in the 2017 to 2018 cycle, run. Rather than just distributing its XRP, crypto expert and investor Mark questioned Ripple's choice to raise its holdings. He has already shown his preference for less Ripple ownership than more. The fact that David Schwartz's Ripple CTO keeps the same data is intriguing. The fact that Schwartz verified in April that Ripple can only sell its own XRP further suggests that the corporation would be wise to reduce its XRP holdings. In response to Mark's question, Mr. Huber clarified that he was able to locate the association due to the transparency of Rippling actions. He insisted that Ripple's buybacks were good for XRP holders. If Ripple ever needed XRP, he believes they would be better off purchasing it on the open market due to liquidity concerns. The estimates appear a little exaggerated due to the lack of such substantial price movements on the XRP chart, even though the price behavior appears to be consistent with Mr. Huber's theory. Additional factors that influence the XRP price include the state of the market and the introduction of new laws. There was a lot of unpredictability in the most recent XRP price movement, especially considering the market's condition in the early days after the holidays. A thorough examination of the chart reveals what appears to be an impending significant change in the XRP and USDT chart. The XRP price is currently toward the bottom of a descending triangle pattern, which traders often use to indicate that the previous trend will likely continue. Surprisingly, XRP has managed to pierce the top of the falling triangle in this case. This might be interpreted by some as a positive indicator of a shift in market attitude, which could result in a surge towards 70 cents. One positive sign for bulls is that XRP is trading higher than its moving averages at the moment. As prices have been falling recently, the 50-day moving average has provided dynamic support. The relative strength indicator is in the intermediate ground, suggesting that the asset price has room to rise before it becomes overbought. On the other hand, Ethereum is also approaching a local resistance level. There might be a domino effect of inspiration for other altcoins, such as XRP, if Ethereum were to surpass this level. The real question is why XRP isn't doing better than other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Solana. You can subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications if you want to hear about any XRP news first. This was revealed in a recent public disclosure by the famous Unchanged detective Mr. Huber, who revealed details about the XRP inflation rates from 2015. It should be mentioned that the only thing that causes XRP prices to rise is the sale and distribution of Ripples, Escrow, and unlocks. What makes Ripple unique is that it releases 1 billion XRP from its escrow portfolio every month, instead of releasing all of it at once. Since a large dump could damage the XRP market, the company employs this tactic to keep it stable, according to a document dated December 2017. The initial plan for Ripple's distribution of 1 billion XRP was to spread it out across 55 months, starting in 2017. This schedule has recently been updated to show that Ripple could close the escrow in the next 42 months. This may take more time than anticipated because the business usually locks 800 million XRP following each escrow release. The recent underperformance of XRP relative to other significant assets like Solana and Ethereum has sparked debate about the cause behind this underperformance. One of these theories relies heavily on Ripple's. A number of market watchers have speculated that the monthly XRP unlocks are to blame for XRP's underwhelming performance. According to these individuals, this approach contributes to the yearly inflation of cryptocurrency assets. Although, Mr. Huber has denied that inflation is to blame for XRP's poor performance. He drew a comparison between the token's annual inflation rate and Selena's XRP's, which has averaged 6.4% over the past 9 years and was 6.4% last year, in his presentation. In contrast, Ethereum's inflation rate has averaged 3.6% throughout 2017. With a deflationary tendency reported last year due to the merger and burning associated with transaction fees. On the other hand, XRP's inflation rate is much lower than Solana's, which has averaged 16.3% over the previous 3 years. No, there is no limit to how much Solana you can buy. The Alana Foundation is allegedly subsidizing $100 million in monthly transaction costs, according to longtime experts in the area, such as WeaveDB CEO Mardini, who also claims that this amounts to inflation. Regardless, Selena's coin has outperformed Ethereum and XRP, even with our high inflation rate. In the 3 months that followed, starting in October when the current market-wide boom began, Solana gained 400 to 45%. However, with only 23.5%, XRP's gain is negligible. Despite the 41% increase in Ethereum. Looking at these indicators, Mr. Huber claims that XRP's bad performance is due to a lack of demand rather than inflation. Solana, on the other hand, has seen its value soar, thanks to demand that has surpassed inflation. He used a notion of price action after the merger to support his case. As a result of the merger, Ethereum is currently experiencing deflation, however, there has been no improvement in price action. In the time following the merge in September 2022, XRP's value climbed by 85%, even though Ethereum's value increased by 44% at that time. Please tell me what you think of this because I've been curious about it ever since. Appreciate it if you could subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. This is really helpful for the YouTube algorithm. The video ends with that. All of you, I hope, had a great time. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a like if you did. Catch you later, farewell.